The human body runs on quantum physics. Welcome back, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Quantum Humans series. Most people think of the human body as a machine, a beautifully evolved system of organs, chemicals, and electrical signals. But what if that view is incomplete? What if beneath the biology, beneath the chemistry, the very foundation of your existence operates on quantum principles? In this video, we're going to explore the scientific evidence that the human body doesn't just use quantum mechanics, it requires it. From how we replicate DNA to how we smell, heal, and possibly even think, your biology is quietly running on the strangest laws in physics. Let's begin with one of the most fundamental processes in your body, DNA replication. Every time a cell divides, it has to copy over 3 billion base pairs, A's, T's, C's, and G's, with near-perfect accuracy. For years, this was thought to be a purely chemical process, based on shape matching, like puzzle pieces. But in recent experiments, researchers have discovered that quantum tunneling plays a role in this process. Protons inside the DNA bases don't always travel across the molecule through classical means. They tunnel through energy barriers, meaning they appear in places they logically shouldn't. This phenomenon isn't just strange, it's critical. Without it, the mutation rate would be dramatically different. In other words, quantum behavior helps determine genetic stability. Your DNA is being written and rewritten using quantum events. Next, let's talk about something as simple as smell. The traditional theory of smell is based on molecular shape. Different molecules fit into different receptors, and that's how we distinguish scents. But this theory collapsed when experiments showed that molecules with the same shape but different atomic composition produced different smells. Enter quantum vibrational theory of olfaction. According to this model, your nose isn't just recognizing the shape of molecules, it's detecting the vibrational frequencies of chemical bonds. When a molecule enters the receptor, electrons may undergo inelastic tunneling, a quantum jump that's sensitive to the vibrational energy of the molecule. Essentially, your sense of smell is decoding quantum vibrations. Then there's photosynthesis, not in your body, but in plants, where we've learned something remarkable. Light harvesting complexes in photosynthetic cells transmit energy with near-perfect efficiency. The secret? Quantum coherence. When a photon hits a chlorophyll molecule, the resulting excitation travels through the system using wave-like behavior, sampling multiple paths simultaneously, just like a quantum computer. This ensures the fastest route is taken and energy isn't wasted. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, share evolutionary ancestry with these systems. Some scientists now suspect that energy transfer in human cells may use similar quantum optimization. If so, quantum coherence may be fueling your life force more directly than we ever imagined. But these are just the mechanics. Let's now consider healing. In 2025, researchers at the University of Geneva tested a new type of nanostructure called quantum dots, tiny semiconducting particles that exhibit quantum properties. When injected into mice with damaged tissue, these dots were activated using light frequencies to create localized quantum vibrations. The result? Accelerated healing, reduced inflammation, and enhanced cellular regeneration. The theory is that these vibrations interact with biological systems at the level of phonons, quantized sound or vibrational energy inside atoms, basically tuning the body like an instrument. The implications? Quantum fields may be the next generation of medicine. And this isn't theoretical. Clinical trials are already being proposed using quantum dots in human stem cell therapies, combining photonic activation with electromagnetic resonance. This isn't energy healing as metaphor. This is quantum field therapy, precisely calibrated and technologically engineered. Let's now turn to the brain. And this is where things get even more controversial. The dominant theory in neuroscience holds that the brain functions via classical electrical activity. Neurons firing, synapses connecting, patterns forming. But this view struggles to explain certain features of consciousness: unity, intentionality, subjective experience. Why can the brain process millions of bits of data, yet deliver a single cohesive perception of now? Enter the OR theory, orchestrated objective reduction. Developed by physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff, the theory suggests that consciousness arises from quantum computations occurring in microtubules, tiny scaffolding structures inside neurons. These microtubules, they argue, can maintain quantum coherence and interact with the quantum vacuum field, the so-called zero-point field that underlies space itself. Consciousness, in this view, isn't just an emergent property of electrical activity. It's a fundamental interaction with the quantum substrate of reality. Critics have pushed back, citing issues with maintaining coherence in a warm, wet environment like the brain. But newer studies in quantum biology show that coherence can persist even in noisy biological systems for longer than previously thought. A 2023 study at the Max Planck Institute found evidence that human neurons can synchronize oscillations across regions faster than chemical transmission alone would allow. The best explanation? Non-local signaling, possibly quantum entanglement across microtubular networks. That's not just consciousness, that's quantum cognition. Now let's look at a related phenomenon: intention. There are long-standing claims, from meditators, healers, and mystics, that focused intention can influence physical systems. And for years, mainstream science dismissed this as wishful thinking. But now, experiments like the double slit with observer effect and long-term studies on mind-matter interaction are forcing the scientific community to revisit the question. Can consciousness, if it's quantum in nature, collapse probability fields in measurable ways? In 2024, a research team in South Korea measured the effects of focused human attention on radioactive decay rates in quantum isotopes. Under highly controlled conditions, slight but statistically significant variations were recorded. Other labs are now replicating experiments showing laser coherence fluctuations when directed by focused thought. Are we suggesting humans can control physics? No. But we may influence it at thresholds not yet fully mapped. Even emotion might be quantum. Quantum field theory posits that particles are excitations of underlying fields. What if emotions, traditionally thought to be biochemical, are also field perturbations? Some researchers suggest that emotional states emit weak, structured electromagnetic fields that may resonate with other organisms, especially in shared quantum coherence states, like those induced by group meditation or synchronized heart rate variability. This could explain phenomena like emotional contagion or the sense of being watched, biological entanglement in action. So what does all of this mean? It means that your body isn't just mechanical. It's not just biochemical. It's not even just electrical. It's quantum mechanical. And that matters because quantum systems behave differently. They tunnel through barriers, they entangle across distance, they synchronize, optimize, and resonate. And when those systems are biological, they don't just obey, they evolve. Understanding this reframes everything. It means healing might be enhanced by resonance. That consciousness may be a field interaction. That aging could be slowed by tuning vibrational coherence. That energy, emotion, and intention are not poetic language, but quantum operations running in real time across your entire biology. You are not a machine. You are a living, adaptive quantum instrument. And the next stage of evolution won't just be about editing genes or wiring chips into your brain. It will be about learning to play that instrument with precision, harmonizing your biology with the deeper layers of reality most have never been taught to perceive. You've been running on quantum physics since the beginning. You just didn't know it. Until now. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing. And no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive mind. Synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you. Medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief tech. AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones. The replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans. The merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.